Hello, I'm Betsy Lavin, and I'm here today to talk to you about a recent design project that I just completed. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the before and after photos of John and Carolyn Olson's living room project. I've been friends with John and Carolyn for many years, and she was always saying she needs some help with decorating her home. And then finally one day I got the call that she was ready. We all have those moments, right, where we simply just can't stand it anymore and we just need to do something about redecorating our spaces. Knowing the Olsons like I do, I have to say that they are the most generous couple that I know. They're always giving of their time and their talents and their finances to help other people. And so to do this thing for themselves was a really big deal. And so I'm so happy they did, and they certainly deserve a beautiful home to come home to. So let's get started. Here's some of the before pictures. As you can see, the room needs a little love, right? And one of the first things I always ask a new client is, what's not working for you? And Carolyn told me right away, she says, well, I think the furniture needs updating. The whole room doesn't feel very welcoming, and it really lacks personality. And so when I asked her what she would, what was her dream for the room, she said she'd love some comfy, cozy furniture, lots of quirky, unique pieces. She didn't want anything to be matchy-matchy. And also because this is an actual genuine working farm, she wanted that farmhouse style for her decor. Now, you can see that the space didn't really serve much of a function. In fact, she said they rarely even used the room. And what she really would like is that whole adult grown-up space. The kids have all been gone now for a few years, and so she wanted just a place that was more adult, grown-up, a place for the family to come back for gathering together for holidays. And she also said she really needed a place to put her Christmas tree up for the holidays, and she wanted to make sure I designed that. Now, so what's also not working here is that she didn't really have any space for displaying her items that she had from family and treasures that she would just like to have out. And so this corner space, you can see I don't know if you could notice or not there, but yeah, that's a turtle tank in there. And so evidently her daughter had asked, Mom, would you just take care of this turtle for a while? Well, it turned out to be quite a while, and now Carolyn was ready to let it go. And so we had to find the turtle a new home. Well, let's take a look at some of the things that we did in this space. Here's her, back up. So here's her presentation. And before I start any project, of course, the first thing I have to do is draw out their floor plan. And it's vital to know the exact dimensions for any furniture size replacement. So you have to have that so you know what size furniture to get. And then, so you can see here that I did a nice little fun sectional along that corner wall. We put a little swivel chair in, and then I did a corner fireplace. Here's how it turned out. Here's the after picture. And so as you can see, she had, if you can see on the left there's the before picture. And then, so here for the focal wall, I chose this large mirror. And it really gave a lot of depth to the room because it's not a really big room. And so we needed something to be front and center, but also to reflect all that wonderful natural light that's coming in from those big windows. Beside the mirror, I chose these two whitewashed floating shelves, and she said she wanted quirky, and so I found her this really fun white metal pig planter, and he sits front and center. I put some bright yellow flowers in it because that really just is Carolyn's personality, fun, upbeat, and so it fits perfect for her in that space. We added that cute little swivel chair that can turn towards the couch or it can turn towards the TV. And then in the center, grounding the space, is her round, very rustic coffee table. And it anchors the room. It can be easily, her granddaughter can play on it and not worry about it getting all scuffed up because it's a very rustic look. And then in the corner, if you notice those 3 round end tables, that ties in with the wood throughout, but also it can be easily moved out come Christmas time so that she can make room for her Christmas tree. We added some new paint, some new carpet, some blinds there. You can see nice woven blinds to give some texture, and the whole room just feels much more updated. So the sofa, we talked about that briefly, that it's a custom sofa. It has 2 each end reclines, and so both John and Carolyn can put their feet up at the end of the day. Above the couch, you'll see that there's those super unique chicken wire shades on those wall sconces, and then they're on a pulley system. And so it's just really quirky, fits perfect with her personality again, something different. She didn't want anything the same as everybody else. And so this fits in really, really well with that farmhouse look. And then with the sofa, of course, I'm just going to get real for a second and say, well, with any and all projects, there's always going to be things that happen. And this sofa was a challenge. It was custom ordered from a local showroom just before COVID hit. And it took a long time to get here. And so thankfully, Carolyn and John were so patient and understood that really it was out of our hands, and we couldn't get it here any faster. The last section here is that corner, which we called the turtle corner, but he's long gone. But as you can see here, we put in this great fireplace. We covered it in a natural stone on the bottom, and then on top it's actual barnwood. We topped it off with their favorite scripture. And then on the sides, I found them this really cool open shelving so that she could display her favorite things. I chose these open shelves because I really just wanted the room to stay open and airy, and I knew that if I put in like a normal heavy bookcase, it would just have weighed the whole room down. And so she got that mantle that she was always wanting so she could decorate for Christmas. And then on the shelves is where we put like her beautiful violin, and she collects cameras, so we put them out. And then on the bottom, of course, you'll see she's got colors for when her granddaughter comes to play and stay with her. So it's just a really functional but beautiful way to deck out that corner. Now, if you're wondering, what happened to the turtle? Well, the gentleman that was laying the stone for the fireplace loved the idea of having a turtle, and so he took it home with him. Sometimes life is just a win-win. Everybody got what they liked. So if you liked what I did here in the Olson project, stay tuned. I'm going to be bringing up the dining room next time in my next video, and we'll show you what we did there. If you are interested in chatting with me about how maybe I could help you discover what you would like in your dream space, just go to my website, BetsyLavin.com, and just click on the free discovery call, and I'll give you a shout out. We'll connect for 30 minutes or so. You can tell me what you're needing, and we'll get together and get started on working up something beautiful for your home. So, all right, thank you. Have a great day.